Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025. So we're starting here with the synoptic lunchtime yesterday and the high pressure dominating the weather. Shown here is quite an extensive high pressure system from down in the Bay of Biscay right up to Iceland and into Greenland. We run that through midnight last night into lunchtime today. The high pressure is still here, it's still dominating the weather, and it's going to be, it looks like light winds, blue skies today, and a little bit of decent soaring. We take this through midnight tonight and into Saturday morning. It looks more like a conventional sort of high pressure, which is still centred over the UK, and I imagine keeping some of those conditions for tomorrow. Looking at the SATPIC, as you can see, the time is just coming up to about 6:30 in the morning there. And as the sun rises, there is a bit of top cover that should burn off throughout the day. Certainly in the southern half of England, we should be looking at maybe sort of blue skies, blue thermals throughout most of the day. But we'll wait and see how that progresses. The rain radar showing virtually nothing across the whole of southern England. And if we look at the rain forecast, apart from a few showers out in the North Sea, which are moving south into France and Holland, there's very little happening. One or two showers towards the north of that picture, and perhaps convective showers, which are going to be kicking off throughout the afternoon there towards the north of us. But I think we'll be very, very unlucky if we see one of those. The Odium TAF is, let me see, that's up until lunchtime today. They're suggesting 0503 knots, Cavo K. And I've gone a bit further north to look at the weather that's upwind of us, looking at Benson. Their TAF is variable 2 knots, greater than 10k visibility, broken at 4,500 feet or higher. The spot winds to the north of us, 1,000-foot wind, 320, 5 knots, 310, 5 knots, 320, 10 knots at 1,000, 2,000, and 5,000. And the same three heights again, variable 5 knots, variable 5 knots, and 340, 5 knots to the south of us. I've just done a spot sort of time for about 1,300 today here at Lasham, and we've got a very, very light sort of 4 knot northwesterly wind. And it's going to continue right towards the west and southwest by evening, I would expect, going by the wind forecast here on the local Met Office pages. And again, quite light winds, 3 knots, 4 knots throughout the day. And temperatures, again, that's about 18 to 19, maybe 20 in the warmest parts at late afternoon. And if we have a look at GFS temperature-wise, they're looking at maybe 21, 22 at lunchtime, the dew point down about 5. Currently here at Lasham, we're overcast with just under 10 centigrades and the dew point down at around about 7. But as you can see, they're actually on the rise there. And once the sun breaks through the top cover and goes onto the ground, they should rise quite quickly. SkySight cross-section is showing it completely blue all day. They clearly haven't seen the layer cloud that we've got at the moment. But as I say, that should burn off as the day goes on. Here we're looking at thermal strengths up to about maybe 4 knots, 5 knots at best, with thermal heights up to about 5, maybe 5.5 above sea level. So the potential flight distance from SkySight is showing quite good. Clearly, it's in the controlled airspace, the best part, in the sort of Heathrow Gatwick area. But the rest of the country, we should be looking at somewhere maybe around about 400 to 500 Ks for the pundits. and something a little bit less for the rest. And it looks like they should have quite a nice day at the Junior Nationals today over at Aston Down. Top meteo, thermal heights from about 9 o'clock in the morning. We might start to see a bit of convection here, but not going very high. Maybe it's about 2,000 feet if we're lucky. And I would imagine it'll be quite weak at that point. But as the day goes on, looking at it out on it's quite quickly up to 3,000 feet and then up to about 4.5 by about lunchtime. And remaining above that throughout the rest of the day, but staying in the blue by the looks of it. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon with the sort of thermal heights up to about 6,000 feet, which actually seems quite good. And that's going to go on till at least sort of 5 o'clock. As you can see, this is now 6 o'clock, and it's all collapsing in that area. So if you are going cross country, you might like to be back here at least by maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock at the latest. And the potential flight distance from top meteo is pretty similar to the sky site there, showing that pretty much most of the southern parts of England away from the coast are looking quite good. So no times then. If we start to the south of us, number 2 here, Sandown's got parachute jumping until 1900. Bart Stacey, we can kind of ignore that one today. That's been running for a few days and it finishes at 8 o'clock this morning. But that's why that's on there. And we'll ignore 28, that's into the airspace. 26 is Westbury, which is paragliders. And it's paragliders at 29, which is Milk Hill, 30, which is Coombe Gibbet, 35 West Ilsley, and 40 at Lupna. That's all paragliding across that area. So if you're going up to the north and the northwest, just keep your eyes peeled for those. And of course, we've got the Junior Nationals on over at Aston Down, which we all know about. So moving on then, the local airfield briefing, starting with the flying bookings. We've got one K21 on booked instruction. We've got a couple of K21s on 5-day courses. There's K21 available on the casual list. There's K13 available for trial lessons today. There is single seat availability if you have a look on the website. There's one person on the casual list who I'm going to fly with. And of course, the simulator is available as per usual. Quick reminder about the a Boeing soaring trip in the autumn. It's not all that far away now, about 6 weeks away, and there's some great flying to be had up there. There is still spaces on week 3, which is the 19th to the 25th of October. I would highly recommend going. It's a great experience, and if you want to go and book with the office. There's no movements today from 2XL. The general situation then is there's a high pressure which is dominant. It's going to be light winds all day. Potential for good soaring in the blue later on. We'll be on runway 27 with cables on the south on the grass. Instructors, please do not brief at the front of the queue. It holds things up. Make sure your briefings are done before you get there. And of course, please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. And last of all, do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runways shown here in red. That's those runways there. They're all broken up and it does cause damage to aircraft. So the setup today then, this visual representation shows the launch point vehicle on the south side with winching off the grass, area towing off the runway. The club grid, which there may well be one today, will be on 27 Grass North. And of course, all landings on 27 Grass North and South. That's it for me today. Have a great day's flying. Enjoy yourself. Have lots of fun. And please keep it safe.